you never really know who you're shouting at. Because one day, the person you try to humiliate might be the one holding all the power. If this story grabs your heart, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment, so more powerful real-life stories like this keep coming your way. Now let's get into it. It was a quiet morning in a small Texas suburb, the kind where the sun paints everything gold, and people wave to each other across their lawns. Tom Miller, a man in his mid-40s with a calm face, short beard, and kind blue eyes, had just moved into the neighborhood. He wore his usual cowboy hat, plaid shirt, and brown boots, the look of someone who'd spent a lifetime working hard and living honest. He wanted peace. But peace doesn't last long when pride and prejudice live next door. Across the street lived Eleanor, early 50s, perfectly styled hair, sharp eyes, and a habit of thinking she owned the neighborhood. She'd been running the HOA for years and no one dared cross her. When she saw Tom unpacking his truck, she marched over holding her clipboard like a weapon. "Excuse me," she snapped. "You can't move in here without HOA approval." Tom looked up, polite but puzzled. "Ma'am, I bought this house legally. Got all the papers right here." But Eleanor didn't care about papers. She cared about control. She glared, stepped closer, and hissed, "People like you don't just move in here without asking me first." Tom stayed calm. "Ma'am, I don't want any trouble." But trouble had already begun. Her voice grew louder, sharp enough to cut the morning air. Neighbors peeked out from behind curtains. And then, Bob, in a flash of rage, she spat on him. The world froze. Tom's jaw tightened. He didn't shout. He didn't curse. He just stood there, wiped his face, and said softly, "You shouldn't have done that." A week later, the HOA meeting was held in the local hall. Eleanor walked in, confident as ever, ready to lead like she always did. But when the new HOA president was announced, the room fell silent. It was Tom. He walked to the front, wearing that same calm expression, his cowboy hat in hand. "Good evening, everyone," he said. "I believe this neighborhood deserves fairness and respect." Eleanor's face went pale. She couldn't meet his eyes. Tom didn't bring up the past. He didn't need to. His grace said more than words ever could. Sometimes real power isn't about shouting louder. It's about standing tall, staying kind, and letting life deliver the justice you don't have to ask for.